is morning. Assuming that this case is a dummy case of aortic stenosis, go ahead with the clinical examination of aortic stenosis and congenital findings.
On inspection, patient is comfortably lying on bed. Pulse is 80 beats per minute, regular, low volume. The character of pulse is parvus et tardus, that is slow rising and late peaking type of pulse. There is no radio-radial desynchrony. I can feel carotid shudder bilaterally. Peripheral pulsations are present. BP is 90 systolic. उधर तरफ देख लो. JVP is not raised. Abdominal jugular reflex is negative. Pedal edema. On inspection, chest wall is bilaterally symmetrical. Apex is visible at 5th intercostal space, clearly in the mid-clavicular line. No parasternal pulsations seen. No suprasternal pulsation seen, no pulsations second intercostal space. I cannot see any pulsations in abdominal area also. On palpation, apex is palpable at 5th intercostal space in mid-clavicular line. Apex beat is forceful, well sustained, and heaving in character. No parasternal heave present. No diastolic shock. No abdominal pulsations felt. एक बार बैठो, ऐसा आगे बैठो थोड़ा. हाँ, I can feel a systolic thrill in aortic area. ठीक है, absolute. On auscultation in mitral area, उधर देख लो. S1 heard, S2 soft. श्वास लेना है, छोड़ना है. I can hear an ejection systolic murmur which is increased on expiration. अब थोड़ा ऐसा सो जाओ, थोड़ा ऐसा सो जाओ. हाँ. At the apex, the bell of the stethoscope, I can hear S4. श्वास लेना है, छोड़ना है, which is best heard on expiration. ठीक है, सीधा सो जाओ. In the tricuspid area, I can hear S1, and I also can hear the same murmur, which is increased on expiration. Now coming to the pulmonary area, S1 heard. I can hear the same murmur of ejection systolic murmur in pulmonary area also. श्वास लेना है और छोड़ना है. I can hear splitting of second heart sound on expiration, which implies this is a paradoxical split. Now I'm going to auscultate the aortic area. अब बैठो. ऐसा थोड़ा आगे बैठो. ठीक है. In aortic area, S1 heard. I can hear the same murmur, ejection systolic murmur, which is of high intensity in aortic area, which is rough rasping of grade 4 intensity, which is increased on expiration. आप हाथ को ऐसा ऐसा टाइट करो हाँ. ठीक है. The murmur is decreased on hand grip. Now I am auscultating the aortic sash area. I can hear the same murmur radiating to the mitral area by inching method. I can also hear a click, ejection click preceding the murmur. I can hear the same murmur in carotid area. Thank you. Sir, I have completed the examination.
Yeah, you presented this case as a case of aortic stenosis in your clinical examination. As you rightly pointed out, in general examination you pointed out about the pulse, which was slow rising pulse and late picking pulse, carvus et carvus. Systolic decapitation of blood pressure was there, which you told that the systolic blood pressure was less. Yeah, patient was not in failure.
No, sir.
Cardiovascular system examination, the most prominent point was in palpation, I think. You commented about the forceful nature of the apex beat. It was localized, forceful, and it was a well-sustained heaving type of apex. That was again in point of favor. And you also commented about the palpable thrill in the aortic area, which was a systolic thrill. On auscultation also you came out with the right points of your ejection systolic murmur in the aortic area, which was transmitting to the mitral area and to the carotids. What is Gallavardin's phenomenon?
The transmission of this murmur towards the apex of the heart is Gallavardin.
The aortic murmur, ejection systolic crescendo decrescendo murmur, which is being radiated to the apex is Gallavardin's phenomenon. And it was also radiating to the carotids, both the carotids. So this is a case of aortic stenosis. So looking at the age of the patient, what are the different etiologies of aortic stenosis?
It might be congenital, like bicuspid or unicuspid walls. It might be rheumatic. It might be like calcification, degenerative like calcification and sclerosis.
Okay, out of these three etiologies, looking at this age, hardly around 30-35 years of age, which etiology we will be more comfortable with?
I am comfortable with congenital.
Can it be rheumatic also?
Yes, sir, but I can hear the ejection click just before the murmur, which is
so prominence of ejection click. If you want to differentiate between congenital versus rheumatic affection, the prominence of ejection click suggests more towards a congenital bicuspid or unicuspid aortic.
Even in rheumatic, mitral valve will be first involved.
Okay, second point of your argument is in rheumatic affection, first mitral is involved
No
usually.
common.
But okay, isolated aortic valve may be involved, but the ejection click is the most prominent thing which you can comment that, even that is in the favor of congenital bicuspid or unicuspid. Apart from the valvular pathologies, what are the other classification of aortic stenosis? In any other way, aortic stenosis can occur?
It can be like supravalvular, valvular, and subvalvular.
Okay. Supravalvular, valvular. How do you, on clinical examination, comment about the severity of aortic stenosis?
The paradoxical split will be there, and the murmur will be soft, and I can also auscultate S4, which is also
Okay,
pointing
S4
towards the
and paradoxical split. How are you sure that it was a paradoxical split?
because on expiration, I can hear the split more than inspiration.
Okay, the splitting was
More
in
on
the expiration rather than the inspiration. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.